Hey, everybody.
Hey,
All right.
hey.
Today is going to be one of them posts. If you I don't know if you guys saw the Rolling Stones or the Trolling Stones,
Rolling Stones.
but Taj tweeted something a couple of days ago and it led to today's topic, which is basically Billboard's rankings of Michael Jackson's Super Bowl performance. So, ladies, before we speak, introduce yourself so that everybody know who you are.
Hi, it's Rocky's World 777.
Hey, it's Tori, aka Invincible Jacksons.
Hey, it's Deneen Love. Deneen.
So, here's my question, ladies. Did you guys even hear about this? Is anybody even familiar with the whole big thing with the this whole situation?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know until you told me about it. And then I went and did a little research and then I seen they got a couple of lists that they got going on. But I didn't know about it until you told me.
Hot mess,
I,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't
Right.
know about it until I think you brought it up to me, or I seen it on Facebook. Someone said something. I was like, oh, hell no. No.
I I saw as soon as I open Twitter, it's always some mess that I see at the top of my feed. But I saw basically Taj like upset about it, and I'm like, okay, what is this? And at first, I was thinking if I don't see Michael at the top, I'm automatically assume he didn't make the list. So at first, I didn't even know that he even made number 10, which is still bogus to me. But
Right.
you know,
Oh wait, you don't understand. Wait till you guys. This was what took me so long because I was just going down a rabbit hole, going down another rabbit hole. I was like, oh, this is worse than I thought.
Yeah.
So before we get into this insanity, hello chat, hello anybody who's watching replay. Let's just say hi to some of our Jackson family people. Let's say hello to Thriller
Hey.
and
hey.
Scarlett
Hi,
and
Scarlett.
Hey,
Susie.
girl.
Oh my gosh. And here's a new one to me. Hey. So yes. I guess we just need to get into it. Let me see. All right. So here's just a little history about the Super Bowl, specifically with Michael. The Super Bowl 25 halftime took place January 31st in 1993, which was 30 years ago. Prior to that Super Bowl, the game half times were basically marching bands, drills, normal football halftime. And then, let's see, the Michael Jackson changed things as always, and it was pretty much the standard. I mean, pretty much changed everything. Actually, that's the slide right here. He basically normalized what we know halftime shows to be. So if that was 30 years ago, that means we have at least 30 halftimes, correct? Since this happened.
Hmm.
So this article comes out, the 13 best Super Bowl halftime shows.
Mm.
Okay,
And
you calling me
at
Miguel.
first I came from like a half glass full perspective. I was like, okay, at least it's not 86. And then it dawned on me, he's number 10 out of 13, which would be equivalent to 86 all over again. He's at the bottom of the barrel.
Yep.
So I said, y'all tried it. Y'all tried it. Did you guys get a chance to see the article?
I didn't
Mm.
read it. I'm not giving
I
it the
haven't.
clicks.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
Um, I,
Um,
I didn't read it either. I just went and looked at it. And as soon as I seen he was 10, I was like, ugh. And I
It ain't
just,
worth it.
yeah. I was done after that.
Well, for the purpose of research, I did give it some clicks. So we are going to actually, let's see, share with you guys who made the top 13. I was just like, y'all really don't like this man, do you?
yeah.
Like, make it
They
make
don't.
sense.
Right.
All right. So can everybody see it?
Yes, I can.
The best, the 13 best Super Bowl halftime shows. So this came out January 18th, which is exactly 10 days ago. And let's see. We're not going to read it. I'll leave you guys the links if you want to read it on your own time. But coming at number 13 is Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars. Why is Beyonce at 13?
Wow. Wait, hold on. But is it association? Because then that means she's not singled out. It's just all three of them combined, right?
I think it's.
But if I'm not mistaken, she was the headliner of those three.
Yeah, I think so.
She was.
That's how I was like, okay, so Beyonce, which in my opinion is top 3, but we'll just, keep going.
Right.
Because I remember hers. I don't remember all these people.
Right.
I'm
ooh.
We don't want your sticky. Anyway,
not the fable.
Justin Timberlake.
Oh Lord. You know what funny thing is?
I'm surprised this was up there because
right.
they were hating her so much until recently.
No, they just put this up for controversy because not for nothing. This was a controversial. Okay, well, not really controversial. You know what I mean? But like, okay, I gotta say this. I don't remember this show. I don't remember.
I was about to say the same exact thing.
I was 3 years up. No, I don't even think I was 3. I was 2.
Oh my God.
I'm with Rocky. I do not remember the performance.
I don't remember this.
I just know the controversy. I can't tell you what songs they sung, what choreography they performed. I don't remember anything.
Me neither.
I don't want to watch it because seeing, like, people thought that she did it, like she was a part of the plan of doing it and everything. I just don't like looking at her shocked expression once it happens because she didn't even notice. Yeah. And once she realized, she was like, look down, and like I think they said she ran off stage and like she was crying. I don't like seeing that.
Yeah,
I do remember this, and honestly, I remember being excited and happy, and then Nipplegate happens, and I was just like, I didn't even see the nipple. Like y'all reaching on this one,
right?
Yes,
so,
yeah.
I don't know. It was such a reach.
Yeah, this one was I don't know why they would place this. Wait, I have a question. Have Janet performed for Super Bowl at one point? Or is this
they banned her?
Oh,
didn't they ban her for some?
After that, yeah, because I think that was the only Super Bowl performance she ever was a part of. I think.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So she's at 12. I'm happy she made the list. I'm keeping it real. I was surprised because I was like, okay. I ain't mad. Always happy to see a Jackson up on a list. Katy Perry. I do remember this, but I don't remember it enough to like be like, oh, I remember it. No.
Me neither. I don't.
The only thing I remember is she came out on like a gigantic metallic lion because I thought that was cool. But other than that, I don't remember anything else about her performance.
Okay.
Right. Coming at number 10. Make sense. Michael freaking Jackson.
Wow.
I want to know what they got to say. What was the reason? What was the reason?
I can't see. Wait, let me see.
Who's going to read this? I mean, I can read if you want, but.
Yeah.
Eager to keep viewers glued to their televisions, the NFL whipped up the biggest freaking halftime show ever, starring Michael Jackson. The late King of Pop whipped viewers into a frenzy with a lip sync medley of. Wow. Tomorrow is Sunday. I'm gonna behave. Anyway, of Jam, Billie Jean, and Black or White. MJ then queued up a snippet of We Are the World as the crowd turned over cards revealing drawings by children of Los Angeles. And just in case viewers missed his message of harmony, MJ concluded with Heal the World surrounded by 3,500 youngsters as a blow-up globe deployed on the 50-yard line. They're not going to mention his speech?
No, but they're going to mention his lip syncing.
Yeah, right. That's how they worded it. Not only lip synced medley, right? And then they go into then queued up snippet of We Are the World as the crowd turned over cards, reveal like it's nothing, like, oh, blah,
That
blah,
was
blah.
That was a big deal.
I don't
That
think
was
I've
Yeah.
a big
ever
freaking deal.
seen
At the time, yeah.
Was
Yeah.
there ever a halftime show that involved the whole crowd like that, or was it just
No.
his?
No.
That's my point right there.
I mean,
No.
even a deaf, blind, and dumb person can clearly see this as a hit piece. You know, this is a hit piece. Even if you weren't a fan of Michael Jackson, anyone with common sense that looks at all of these things that we've been discussing should see that there's some type of bias here, because this is
Right.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I said, oh, okay. Because he lip sync? Got you.
hmm
Homeboy was busting moves like crazy.
Yep.
And,
Wait, well, I think I found another article why they put him at number 10, but you will be on the floor. Wait, y'all thought Rolling Stones was funny.
Lord.
You can't make this
Paul
up.
McCartney.
Are you kidding me?
Oh
All
my
right.
goodness, are you serious?
Hey, Jude.
Oh my God, definitely biased in a hit piece. This is comical at this point.
That's what I say. Oh my God. Y'all, that's what I
Yeah.
said. No, we're going to wait for everybody to be here. I've never seen something so crazy.
I mean, we really cannot be even mad anymore. This is just so outrageous.
No, I did a good laugh. I did. I was like, oh, wait.
Let me position myself for this one.
Y'all mad at Mike lip syncing, but this man came dressed in a suit jacket, a long sleeve.
I said, okay. Shout out to
What
Paul
did-
McCartney, though.
What he
But,
say?
you
What
know.
did they say? Hold on. What did they say?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
A
read from my.
safe choice.
I'm reading from the iPad. I gotta read this one. A purported safe choice by the I can't read. Sorry.
NFL.
NFL following the previous year's Nipplegate controversy. Okay. Featuring Timberlake and Jackson, McCartney signaled the transition from contemporary pop acts to classic rock legends performing at halftime. Atop an X-shaped stage made of video projections, the ex-Beatle first warmed up with Drive My Car. He then followed up with the Get Back before trading his guitar for piano during a fireworks laden rendition of Wings' James Bond theme, Live and Let Die. Saving his best for last, McCartney signed off with Hey Jude, during which the 84,000 in attendance of Jacksonville's, Artil Stadium all joined in for the iconic coda. Wow.
AKA BS.
Wow.
You want to know what got me? First of all, they said he was a safe choice.
Yep.
Wow.
So that alone lets me know that they didn't think he was like some over the top great performer.
Exactly.
They were just trying to be safe. And furthermore, if I'm not mistaken, I read that the origins of like when they started doing the Super Bowl halftime shows, they would use quote unquote washed up classic singers. But Michael brought them out of that, took them out of that, and then they brought it back to this.
Hold on. I do why would y'all mention Nipplegate? What was the point in that?
Right.
There's
Like,
no
what-
connection.
There's no connection here. So
Right.
what year was what year was McCartney?
2005.
So what was oh come on.
I guess they just said it was a safe choice after that happened.
No,
They didn't want to
listen,
happen
that was
again.
a great opportunity to jab Janet.
Hmm.
You know, they don't like her brother, so let's get the little sister too.
Right.
I see. Yeah.
I was like, what does Nipplegate got to do with? We're done. Anyway,
Right.
It's
Mhm.
like it's like they're using that
I'm on your line.
as a reason to make it seem like he was better.
Right.
And that's not a good reason. There's no good like
Well,
breakdown
I mean-
of his performance and why it was good.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
I
he's a
mean,
great
the iconic Beatles, yes, but it
Yeah.
was just like, okay.
yeah.
But
Look at his
Paul McCartney's
little
above Michael.
yeah,
okay.
look at his little ukulele.
I was calling it a banjo.
Lady
I'm joking, let me
Gaga, I
stop.
do remember this one. This was good. Does anybody see the Lady Gaga one?
I didn't see
I
that
remember
one.
seeing it,
Wait,
but I
is
don't
that the one
remember
when
it.
she had the drones do the little performances in the air?
Was that one? I've never seen
Oh,
hers.
that's all I remember her doing at a Super Bowl. Had the like drone performance going on.
Mm.
No, actually, just Lady Gaga's awesome. She's one of them people. Like honestly, I think I'm surprised she doesn't get more credit for what she does vocally.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like Lady
Rolling Stones. I don't remember it, but I'm sure it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, because you know, like Mick Jagger, he puts on a good show, but I don't remember it.
I don't remember either.
Have no clue.
Now,
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's what she
Yeah.
was
Oh,
by
okay,
herself.
okay.
Beyonce's. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay.
That's why I asked. That was like, didn't she do her
good.
one?
Okay, cool. I didn't realize there was two. All right, got you. So good. Beyonce's at 6. I ain't mad at that.
Okay.
And then who's at 5? Bruce Springsteen and E Street Band. Okay. Born in the USA. No shade. I'm just, childhood memories. Born in the Madonna. Okay. She's 4.
Wait, but what was it? One of the greatest though? Was her
I
performance
remember
great?
that one, and I was disappointed because I like Madonna, and her performance really sucked. I mean, it wasn't what I expected from Madonna. That's all. So I don't think it deserves that spot at all.
I've seen Madonna. Well, I'm going to drop this because she's a legend. I'm just going to let it go. But number 3, I was like, you know what? This is what we doing. This was actually good, but
I did like this. Yeah,
made a lot of good memes too. Remember the what was the funny with the one with 50 Cent?
Oh yeah, 50 Cent upside down.
Yes. All right, number 3, Dr. Dre and Friends.
and Friends. Oh my God.
And Friends.
Right, like you couldn't even name the
Right.
on the stage, bro. Eminem, Respect, and Magic.
Mhm.
I mean, these are mainstream artists.
Like
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg. Hello.
Snoop Dogg. And then it was Kendrick Lamar, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
They got him in the back.
And Friends.
And Friends.
I just wanted to name who the Friends were because those are all legends up there. Every single one of them.
Every single one of them. Yeah.
Shout out to Eminem. He puts on a good show. Oh, you too, Al. But number 2 for you too? Oh, you know what? One day I'm gonna watch every freaking
Yeah,
Super
everything
Bowl.
that's listed. Yep.
I'm just like,
Hello, hello.
it's a number 2. But then if it's that good, then I'm just gonna just remember it. Like Michael Jackson, I haven't seen it in 30 years, but I still remember it.
Right. Like
And it's not because I'm an MJ fan.
because they're legends. Okay, I understand you're a legend, but was your show at that point in time worthy?
Right.
Legend aside, that's how I felt about Madonna. I love Madonna, but her performance, just to be honest, to me, wasn't worthy. Hey, where you going?
It's always safe. Madonna's always safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's Madonna. I've seen her live. Great, actually phenomenal catalog of music. But I always feel like she's going through the motions. No shade to Madonna. I love you. You were in my office in several places. However, I don't know. I'll leave it alone though. Because you know when you like somebody, but it's like, I don't want to tear this woman down. And number 1 is Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all get a chance to see the Prince?
I have. I had to make study on both performances between Michael and Prince.
Because then it rained when he was actually out there. Actually, was raining, right?
Which was a natural. Yeah, which was a natural prop.
Rain.
It was natural rain. So, what made it great though? I watched it. I thought it was a great show, but it I'm not gonna lie. It felt like he was playing for himself or he was playing for the fans. It wasn't like. It's hard to explain.
It wasn't like a Super Bowl performance.
No, it's like a concert. It was a concert feel. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I had to rewatch Michael's.
The lighting was nice.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with that.
He definitely deserves to be in the top, but I just don't think that performance in particular was number 1, worthy of number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Nah.
sorry, y'all. Michael should have been number one. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Right.
Can you
Out
scroll
of
back?
all those people that were on this list, no disrespect, I love a majority of those people. You too, all of them. But what
Mhm.
Michael did was groundbreaking. Like I
Breaking.
remember it like it was
Like it
yesterday.
was
It's like so
yesterday. It was
amazing.
30
Yeah,
years ago. And I'm like, I remember that still.
And not for nothing, before we even had this live, I actually had to rewatch Michael's performance, and you felt that energy. That energy was all over that performance. It was just like, wow, electric. I'm not even saying it as a fan. You just feel it. You can see it.
Quick question, you guys, because y'all know I'm loud as hell. Am I extra loud? Because I feel like I'm yelling.
No, actually, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
No, I feel like I'm whispering, so I don't know if you guys hear
I
me.
know I can blow
No,
your eardrums out.
everyone's good.
Okay.
My microphone's actually far away because I noticed you guys are a little quieter than normal. I said, well, let me put the mic over here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the perfect lighting. Well, next
Oh
time.
I
my
just don't want to be
God.
sounding like I'm screaming and yelling because you know how I can get.
All
Oh,
right.
you
No.
good.
So let's see. So
Mhm.
just when y'all thought this buffoonery couldn't get worse.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, what you got for us, Trish? What you got?
Oh God.
No.
Oh God.
What
Not
happened? What is this?
everyone.
Oh
Every Super Bowl
God.
halftime
Oh
show
my
since 1993, right?
goodness.
There's
Now,
another
do
one.
Do you guys want to go through every one of them, or you just want to see their top 13?
Do their
Well,
top
how many?
13.
How many is listed here?
All
30?
30.
Oh, we
30?
can do 30. Y'all think we could do 30 or that's too much?
That's up to
No,
y'all.
we can do 30. We didn't
Okay.
have the problem last time, yeah.
Look, hold on.
Okay.
I just messed up on something.
I was about to say if it's 50, we can't do. I'm ready
Hold
to go.
on.
No, it's only 30 because Michael, the GOAT, was the standard of this, and that happened 30 years ago. So there's
30.
only 30 performances.
Oh,
How
I
dare
see.
they make him 10?
Disrespectful.
No, but wait till you see what I found. Y'all probably gonna lose like
Disrespectful.
it
Wait, I
gets
have a question. I was only 9 years old in 93. Years before, were they performances? Like, were they like, Super Bowl performances or no? Like,
I don't remember watching the Super Bowl until Michael. I'm being honest with you.
oh,
Yeah, I
Now
don't
my
really watch
father
sports
watched
anyway,
it, but
so I don't know.
not us.
okay. That's you.
I'm assuming it wasn't like that huge just from like what
Now
they
that you
say.
said, I'm gonna have to go ask my daddy because I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember my father, he just loves sports, but I don't remember watching football anything until because of
Right.
course Michael Jackson came and I said, "Oh, we're gonna watch it, right?"
Mhm.
Right.
Child, to this day, that was the best. And it's not because I'm an MJ fan, because with
Right.
the Rolling Stone thing, I did not give Michael Jackson number one for vocals. Maybe 2 or 3, but I didn't make it
Mhm.
number one. But
Yeah.
this is a
Mhm.
whole different level. Are you effing kidding me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so let me just look at this privately before. Okay, I can pull it up now. I was like, oh wait,
Yeah.
just when y'all thought. Let
Let me get my pitchfork ready.
Hold on. Let me position myself better.
I said,
Trying to
you
sit
can't
comfortable.
make this up.
Oh my God, these people getting on my nerves.
I'm too close to the camera. Whoops.
All right,
What?
so best super. Here we go.
Look at this little screen.
So actually, let's go back a little bit. So this came out very recently, last year, February 14, Valentine's Day, 2022. So this is every Super Bowl halftime performance since it started in 1993, ranked by Brian Mailer.
So this is all Brian's.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hi, Brian.
At least he had the guts to say it was me. Unlike Trolling Stones, it looks like I team my people.
Right. Little trolls.
All right. Coming at number 30, Phil Collins, Christina Aguilera. I can't even say her name. Never could.
Well, I'm gonna have to look on my iPad. Like, what is that? What is that little figure?
I wish we could have pressed this, but I know I will get the copyright police on my behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I like how this person actually left the links. How cool.
Right.
That is cool, yeah.
So that's 30. Number 29, Clint Black, Tanya Tucker, Travis Trite, and the Judds. Oh, I know the
Only know
Judds.
the Judds. I don't know the rest.
So we know the Judds. And that came out in 1994. But you know what? I wouldn't remember that because it's 94. But I
Right.
remember Michael Jackson. Just
Yeah.
saying. Who else? All right. Oh, Maroon 5. They came in. Damn. Y'all played them. Anyway, Travis Scott and Big Boy. I was like, damn, 28 from Maroon 5?
Girls like you.
The Rolling Stones. They came at 27.
Wow.
That was so smart. They put the links. Take notes if you
Yeah,
ever want to
actually.
make somebody a top artist.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, John Goodman, James Belushi, ZZ Top. Oh, that must have been a cool show.
Oh,
I don't
that's so
remember
random.
this either.
I
That's some
think I
big
I think-
people.
Now I know
remember
Dan
that slightly.
Aykroyd, John, and James are actors, but they also were performing.
Yeah.
Like, what were they doing? They do music too.
No, maybe they were
they
doing
were
like
the blue-
nothing now.
Oh,
the-
so they was
uh,
doing like some type of like skit or something with ZZ Top and James Brown.
No, well, yeah, because they're the Blues Brothers. Remember?
Oh yeah, you're
Remember
right.
they
did
The
Animal
Blues
House?
Brothers. I forgot
Yeah.
all about
They're the
that.
Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot
Yeah.
all about that.
That's a ratchet little kid when I saw that movie. Anyway, 25, Gloria Estefan, Stevie Wonder, Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. All right.
99. Wait, that was 1999. I don't remember that.
Right?
Either.
I don't.
Justin Timberlake. I do remember his. It was actually really good.
Yeah, it was.
I like Justin Timberlake.
Some days I love him. Some days I
I
don't.
know. Nipplegate. You should have stood up for Janet, but you know, y'all are good, so we're just gonna let this go. For now, Justin. I like your music.
I
The
do.
Who. Oh, video not available. Awkward. They're 23. Shania Twain. Oh, No Doubt. And
I love No
Sing.
Doubt. But,
Ooh, I
never
didn't see that, but I know I'd have been crying. Don't think. No, don't speak. My bad. I
Don't
know
Speak.
what you're feeling. Yo, No Doubt is my school child. I'm just a girl in the world. All
Oh,
right, then number 22.
Instinct, Tom Petty, and the Broken Hearters. Why don't I remember these?
I have no clue.
Right? And I know I had boyfriends that like football back then, so I'm like, wait, maybe I was cooking for them. Who knows? You know how that goes.
Football
Be
at
like,
20.
who's making the treats? Paul McCartney. Now on this list, Paul McCartney came in number 20, where he should.
Yeah.
I mean, what can I do? We love you, Paul. I'm just saying. You know, Bruno Mars and the Red Hot
Bruno.
Chili Peppers.
Yeah, that was a good
They
one.
put him at 19.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait till you see where Michael
Well,
is.
maybe it's because it's both of them combined. I'm just thinking Bruno. That's
Right.
You too.
Too.
All right.
Well, this was like they kind of was praised because this was like right after 9/11. So
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I think I remember this slightly. Yeah.
Who's the Weekend? I don't
I
remember
forgot.
that. That was literally like 2 years ago.
Right. I don't remember this either.
Oh, I remember. And then he had a whole bunch of weekends with him on stage.
Oh, yeah,
All had- They all
yeah.
dressed up like him. Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the refresher. I was
Yeah.
like, dang, it's like literally like 2 years ago. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, number 16. All right, we're getting close to their 13 now.
Mhm.
Boyz II Men, Smokey Robinson, smoking that dope, and
looking at fun.
Oh my God.
Gang banging.
Banging.
When I
Gang.
first saw that, I was like, who is responsible?
Wait, did he actually sing that for this?
no, but it's always like an inside joke. We'll be
I
like,
will hope not.
Can you imagine? Right. Martha Reeves, The Temptations, and Queen Latifah.
Ooh,
That's
I don't
iconic.
remember that, but it sounds like something I want to see.
Right.
That's a good lineup.
By
Yeah.
the way, everyone in the chat and also my guests, I will have all these links in the description bar. If you ever get bored, knock yourself out, watch all these halftimes.
Yep.
Patty LaBelle, Tony Bennett. I have no idea how to say that. R2. Okay. Teddy Pendergraft and Miami Sound. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
What is this now?
That. 95. All I remember is a lot of hip hop. That was my hip hop stage.
Right.
Ooh, Black Eyed Peas, Usher and Slash, 2011. And
I don't remember that.
This is their 13.
Why do I vaguely remember that?
You know
Really?
what?
Kind of. Yeah, me too.
Let me just pull up my iPad real quick, just so I could. By the way, chat, I can't see the chat because I'm on the screen. I'm not ignoring y'all. Just So where is it? Let's find their 13 because now I want to see their 13 compared to this.
Mm-hmm.
So their 13 was Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars, and me just learning for the first time Beyonce had 2 performances. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. Jennifer Lopez and Shakira.
And Shakira, I remember this one.
Shakira.
Is their 12 versus Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. Because comparison is very important in a minute. 11, Lady Gaga versus Katy Perry. All right.
Lady Gaga all the way.
I know. Well, I would have had her higher, but anyway.
Right.
Whatever. And look at number 10 again.
This is an agenda. This is an agenda. If this ain't evidence right here, this is an agenda.
You really gotta be kidding me.
Does anybody want to read This Insanity?
But
I can't even see
y'all.
anymore.
I'm going to get the car. I'm pulling up on them. I'm picking y'all up. We got some jobs to do, man.
They can. The first sentence right there. Why y'all gotta say that?
Wait,
You fucking. I'm sorry. I cursed. I'm sorry.
Because you're the first doesn't mean you do it best. For starters, the networks hadn't quite figured out how to broadcast a halftime show yet. It's hard to hear the music over all the cheering, which should let you know they was cheering, which lasted a full 3 minutes before a note was even played. The fact that he stood there and stared in the audience and they was over here should let you know. There was a commercial break in the middle of the program and the game was in California, so it wasn't quite dark out. Also, the production is painfully sincere in that way. Michael Jackson loved, instead of reaching into his packed back catalog, he performed We Are the World with a children's choir and did Heal the World while an enormous globe inflated in the middle of the stage. Sure, he also did Billie Jean and Moonwalk. Before a consummate showman, Michael Jackson could have done more.
Oh my
how
God.
dare you?
I'm seeing red right now.
Me
the agendas right
because the crowd was so excited to see the greatest entertainer of all time, he got points for that.
So y'all mad because the channel, the station, whoever running it, put a commercial break in there. It messed up the sound. That should not take away from his performance. That's not his fault. Y'all better talk to the station about that. Y'all better talk to the broadcasting company about that.
This is really like, I'm speechless right now.
I'm speechless.
Listen,
y'all really came for
We're
him.
not done. I got one more thing to show y'all. And then everybody's just going to probably look like, you wait till you see the last. It gets worse.
I mean, if this right here doesn't show anybody that this is a clear agenda against Michael Jackson, then they just don't want to see it.
Yeah.
This is right here in your face, you know?
Agreed.
But because the crowd was cheering over the music,
right?
You better talk to the crowd about that.
That's what they supposed to do, right? It's a Super Bowl.
First of all, for him to say just because you're the first doesn't mean you do it the best. That nobody cares for your opinion, Brian.
That's backhanded right there.
Nobody cares for your.
That don't mean nothing right there. Talk about the performance.
That's some hating.
Of course, he gonna sing Billie Jean in a well-known song. So because I feel like that's what he wants to connect with everyone. So I feel like that was I don't want to say a safe choice, but a good choice to reach as many people as possible. It wasn't like one of his own concerts where he's going to sing one of his deep cuts because he know his fans are going to be there. You got people that are showing up. At this point, most of the people are showing up for the game because the halftime shows wasn't really a thing.
Right, exactly.
So,
and like, again, Michael pretty much similar to what Thriller was for the early 80s, right? No one was doing movie videos, and then Michael came, changed the game. So Michael changed the game with the halftime shows. Let's just be real.
And you give him a 10 for that?
That's
so anything
insane.
They're complaining about has nothing to do with him. It was all technical issues. And I'm sure he lip synced for a reason, but everyone knows he can legitimately sing live. Everyone knows that. Everyone freaking knows that.
Right.
But
I was just watching his leaked video of him singing Childhood in the studio. I was in tears. He was belting, okay? Come on, people.
Man.
I gotta try to control my anger right now.
Yeah,
this is insane.
Wait till y'all see the last. I mean, we're going to finish with this list, but it does get worse.
Okay.
So we're at number 9. And on that Billboard, it was against Paul McCartney being number 9. Okay. And Janet Jackson surprisingly got a boost. She's number 8, and she's now above her brother. Okay. Versus Lady Gaga at number 8 on Billboard. But shout out to Janet. Janet. Now, surprisingly, Diana Ross is on this list, and it wasn't on their list.
Wow.
Versus Rolling Stones on number 7.
7. Okay. And you know that's the same era of music, to be honest. Diana and them, I guess.
Yes. Katy Perry's.
See, that's all I remember was this lion thing because I thought it was cool. Her performance,
but not for. And I remember that Missy Elliott, and there was shade behind that because people were like, "Oh, who's Missy Elliott? She's going to be a star."
Now I remember that. Yeah,
because a lot of young people didn't know who she was, and they were like,
like,
"She is a star."
Yep, and her music started like streaming that week.
They didn't know Missy Elliott at the time of this performance.
Yes,
no,
they were acting like
she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason this made Missy Elliott popular again because I guess people didn't know she was. I don't know. I knew she
That's
was.
embarrassing on their part.
Yeah, I've known her since the mid 90s. So
yeah,
wow.
So this was against Beyonce being at number 6 on Billboard. Aerosmith number 5 versus Bruce Springsteen. That's interesting. Very similar genre too.
I thought you just fell out, Rocky, for a quick second.
No.
I'm playing. Stop playing.
No. I have my phone in my hand, so it's like I'm trying to listen.
See, Dr. Dre is number 4 versus Madonna number 4. Wait.
What?
Well, I was trying to remember where's Madonna on this list, but
they didn't mention her yet.
No.
Right? Maybe she's further up.
Beyonce's twice on this list too.
Oh, I do remember this. Beyonce and Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Versus Dr. Dre and friends. Very rich and famous friends. Number 2. Oh, Madonna's here.
Right, there she goes.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's the one she did with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, okay. Well, Madonna got a bump up here. She's number 2 here versus
who's number 1's Prince. Because now they like to do this. They like to do that. I'm starting to notice a lot too. They're starting to do a lot of Prince versus Michael stuff lately. More than that.
I noticed that. I noticed that. I don't know why.
You notice how they both kept them in the same spot on both lists.
Yeah.
That's.
But we ain't done.
Oh,
what?
Lord. I can't take no more.
What?
Oh,
I'm beaten.
What else could it possibly be?
All right.
Well, you know what? I came up with a theory, but would you, Trish, do you want to do this first?
No, go with the theory.
So my theory is, notice how every year that ends in a 3, they start with Michael from 1993 to 2003, from 2003 to 2013, and from 2013 to 2023. You don't notice the pattern?
No.
Every single time is always something of a backlash with Michael's legacy. I don't know why they are attacking it, but it happens in patterns. And I noticed it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go look that up once I get
Yes.
out of here. Yeah, that's interesting.
So you're gonna. So in this year, my theory goes that you might see more coming out with trying to diminish his legacy.
And I'm
Yeah.
curious to know if you know how 86 had a meaning. I'm curious to know if 10 does.
Right.
Because I know 10 from what they be at church, they be saying 10 is the number of testing. I am being tested right now. They tested my patience. They tested
I'm
yeah.
right there with you, Tori. I'm right there
Well,
with
think
you.
about it. January, we had 2 attacks on this man already. January 1st with
Mhm.
Rolling Stones or Trolling Stones, and then January 18th with this article. Now, granted, this right here was a year ago, but of course, when you're prepping for a show like this, you stumble on things.
Right.
Yeah.
So I stumbled on this literally. Look, I know Michael. It gets worse. I stumbled on this an hour before this live, and I said, I know you are not being this disrespectful, but let me just get the last link.
Let me prepare myself emotionally. Let me put on my emotional armor.
Y'all
Yeah.
might need
Get
edibles
ready
for
for-
this one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
Oh, wait.
It gets worse. Let's see.
It gets worse, but guess who messed up? Me, but hopefully I can find it. Is this it? Hold on. I said y'all don't like him.
I know. You're right, Capri. Every 10 years they go after him. Every 10 years.
That is insane.
So wait, I'm trying to think. So 93, we know what happened in 93. 2003, we know what happened in 2003. 2013.
That's Wade. Wade started with that garbage.
Wade thing.
Oh,
That's when he started.
Yep.
Oh, after he got rejected for the Circus Soleil job that he wanted.
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Just checking because I need a refresher. Why? Okay. Oh, because he didn't get the job that he thought
that he deserved.
Okay. Right.
His hissy fit.
It's like, oh. But all of a sudden, fakeness comes out. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Last but not least, when you just start like, oh, it couldn't get any worse. Give me 1 second. I said, Lord, y'all really don't like this man, do you?
Yeah.
That is
scared.
Sad,
They're scared of
man.
him.
That is sad.
They're afraid. They're
Scared of his
intimidated.
magnitude.
Yep.
All right. Last insanity that I found, but I'm sure that I could have did a lot more if I had like more time. But I was like, no, there's no way this can keep going. And of course, it's Michael Jackson. You guys can see that, right?
Yes.
Oh my! What?
Now this is from the Pioneer Woman. I have no idea what the hell this is, but they had their top 15 best Super Bowl halftime shows of all times. Right? This came out literally not that long ago, December 19th, 2022.
Last month.
Oh, okay. Coming at actually, I noticed they didn't number it.
Oh, okay, okay.
You just see people.
Okay.
So we have Bruno Mars,
okay,
Lady Gaga, Paul McCartney.
Okay.
Why do I feel like I need to re-see that show? Because I'm like, I don't remember it the way they do, but
yeah,
I was actually in college, so maybe that's the reason why. I'm like, Diana Ross, The Boss, Madonna, Prince, of course, because he's the chosen one lately.
Right.
Bruce Springsteen, more commercials. Beyonce, The Weeknd, Stevie Wonder, Shania Twain, Sting, Without, Boyz II Men, Tom Petty, Katy Perry, Rolling Stones.
Don't tell me he's not on here at all. Don't tell me he's not on here at all.
This live is officially over.
That's what I'm feeling now because we get too close.
He's not there. He's not on the list.
Woosa.
No. Have them continue. Have them continue. I can guarantee you.
Crazy.
Yo,
and then taking it back, I had to count and make sure that I said, well, maybe I have to go to the next page. Let's count together, making sure, because it's been a long day for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Michael's not on the list. Double checked it with y'all.
Oh.
These
You know what I
people
don't you know what I don't understand though? Why? What are you afraid? Why are you so afraid? Like
You know what's interesting? Going off your theory, Valley Girl said they went after him 10 years after he died with the mockumentary as well.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That is true.
And you know, like my last reasoning, the industry is dark. And Michael wasn't like that.
Oh, he
Yeah,
wasn't
I
like
believe
that. He
that
went against it.
too.
He was
Yeah.
against it, yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
literally criticized him for having a show about healing the world. You got mad. That's why I wore this T-shirt today. Because he instead of going with his catalog, he had something with me.
Right. Things that had
something
nothing
with
to
me.
do with him. That's
Right.
crazy.
And I bet you
Yep.
they praise the other artists for singing their well-known hits.
You
Right.
have to be
And I'm
half
pretty
naked.
sure some of them lip synced as well. Madonna. Yeah.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't think nothing wrong with lip syncing
Right.
in an arena like a Super Bowl. I'd rather have studio quality sound than to have insanity.
But
Right.
a high intense dancing artist
Right.
is gonna lip sync.
They have
Did
to.
they
He has to
hear
move.
him?
Yeah.
When he was speaking, giving his speech, Homeboy was putting in work. You could hear it in his voice.
You can hear it.
Right.
Oh,
They
That-
have the
his-
excuse to lip sync. They got to keep that stamina going.
bro, his
Right.
performance was just beautiful. It was chef's
You
kiss.
know what? Well,
man.
we already know journalism is dead. It's been dead for a long time. A lot of these magazines, their credentials have went down the toilet, the septum tank, and whatever else. And yeah, so the only thing they can do for attention or to get anyone to look at their dirty articles is to mention Michael Jackson. In this
Yeah.
case, not even mentioning him gets them the attention. They know what they're doing because if
Yeah.
you don't mention him or not mention him, no one gives a damn about your articles anyway. Goodbye.
Yes. Listen.
You know,
They gotta do it.
like
That's
I said
crazy.
about the Trolling Stone ranking list last time, I said I was just not going to really pay attention. I was like, I'm done. Like, it's an agenda.
Mhm.
I was going to do the same once again with this one. And
Yeah,
I
it's
basically have like made a tweet and I was just like, yo, like these music publications are just trying to destroy him, take him down, and ruin his legacy. It is up to us.
At this
It
point.
is up to us.
It is.
Like, I feel like instead of, but it's going to take unity within like the community, basically.
Yeah. It's
And
gonna
I
have
feel
to be
like if we can get on one accord and push forward,
Right.
I agree. No,
They
I
gonna
agree. I
see.
agree.
they won't
Mhm.
see.
Because
The court is in our hands.
No, because I can see what's going on. They really want to erase him from history.
They do.
Good luck. Because he's on par with
Right.
Mozart. Good luck with that. Mozart's been gone for like more than 200 something years. Good luck.
Right. Because whenever I see they put those nostalgia magazines out about the 80s or not, they'll put everybody up there but him, but they make sure Prince is like front and center. You could just see the BS.
Right.
And it's
right.
unfortunate because they're creating this
Division, this
beef
fake
that
rivalry.
never happened between them.
Right.
Like, it might have been. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is that, and unfortunately, they're putting two brothers against each other, right? Because he's all.
When it came to the situation, I did see the Prince thing today because I was like, I need a refresher because again, the only one I remember was for some reason just Beyonce. I don't know why Coldplay and Michael Jackson. That's the only ones I just remember like that.
Right.
So then I was just like, okay. I saw Prince's show. The lighting was phenomenal. He had a very Americana kind of thing going.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay, I could, but Michael's music and Prince's music, you can't compare it. Prince's stuff sounds a little dated, and it's no shade because he's a very iconic Black legacy as well. But it's not Michael Jackson. It's just not. And I just felt like, wait, what? Like it just Prince is number one. Prince is number one. And I don't want to like ever want to build someone down to build someone up, but I just felt like this is so unfair.
Yeah. That's just the reality of it, Trish. It's not even building someone up. It's just it is what it is. Is what I'm saying. It just is what it is. And they're just trying to fight it so hard. And that's how you know it is what it is, because if it wasn't, they wouldn't have to fight against it so hard, you know?
Right. Yep.
So I was
crazy.
like, Prince is number one. And then they did it on 2 lists. So
Mhm.
I was just
Right.
like, oh wait.
Wait, did Prince show up in the third article you just
He
post?
did. Yeah, he
Oh,
was
he
there.
did. Okay.
Of
Okay.
course.
Yep.
And it's like I've never been anywhere where there was Prince music playing out of nowhere. But I can go anywhere in the world
Anywhere.
and they'll play Michael
Yep.
Jackson or Jackson 5 music any
Right.
and everywhere I go.
That is so
Mhm.
true.
No matter what, I hear this man's music any and everywhere I go. I've never heard a Prince song ever,
Yeah.
And you
ever
know
in
how
my
that's
life
true?
walking down the street.
And you know how that's true what you're saying? That's why we see little kids still dressing up like Michael
Just
doing
like
his
him. Yeah.
dances
Yeah.
because the music is still out there. No disrespect to Prince, because
Right.
I love him too. I got his albums and stuff around here. But you don't see kids gravitating towards his music like that because
No.
they're not hearing it consistently and seeing his image consistently like Michael's.
Right.
I will say this to me, and correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like another reason why so many people of different ages are still gravitating towards him compared to like other artists, like other older artists, is because one thing about the Jacksons, like they make music for everybody, and for the most
Yeah.
part,
There we
it's
go.
like age appropriate music that
Age
everyone can
appropriate
listen to.
music.
Yeah.
Things
Mhm.
that everybody can watch, and it won't necessarily be like something inappropriate for like
Right.
I
It's
agree.
Right.
It's
someone
not
younger.
offensive.
It's universal. Yeah.
It's
Unlike
universal.
Prince was more sexual.
Yeah,
Very,
No,
very,
and that's
yeah.
why
very.
I
Yeah.
don't
It's
listen to
definitely
Prince.
like Trish
It's
said, apples and oranges.
right.
Yeah.
It's like Prince is a great artist, but when I'm thinking of Prince, I'm thinking of like, oh, let's go to the strip club with my boyfriend or something.
Right.
I'm not
It's
thinking like,
adult. Yeah.
oh, let me play this with my church family members. Not the
Mhm.
church and the strip club should be in the same sentence. Sorry,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Right.
But it just has a whole different vibe.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
It
and
was
the
a
only thing
very.
that's iconic
Yeah.
to me is Purple Rain. Like that Purple
Right.
Rain album is the only iconic thing to me, and it's no disrespect to Prince or his
Mhm.
legacy or Prince fans, because I know some of you guys are Prince and Michael fans, but I can't compare them.
Yeah.
It's
No.
apple and oranges. That's my
Mhm.
same argument with the Biggie and the Tupac. Tupac had his messy records here and there, but he also was, y'all know he had a message going on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Versus
Yeah.
Biggie never had that message in his music. It's apples and oranges, two totally different artists.
Right.
Right.
Like you
Yep.
can't. Anytime I think of when I think of Michael, I feel like I always think of him as, you know, I see it a lot on Twitter and like with the younger they call Michael the standard. And so
Yep.
that's what I automatically think of. I never realized like why I always like see him as like a universal like artist or celebrity or entertainer. But it's
Mhm.
like I just said, he made music for like everybody.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
when I think of artists like, let's say, like I said, Prince, I feel like a certain demographic of people, like older people,
Mhm.
adults, I see them as, gravitating more to him. And
Yeah.
like same with like other artists and stuff, like, so
Right?
Right.
Yep.
Because I was
Mhm.
just like, dang, I said, well, maybe I missed something. Let me see it again. And all I can say is the lighting, that was really
Yeah,
pretty.
the
But
lighting was
it
pretty.
was also at night though.
Yeah.
Compared to a day performance.
Mhm.
That's all I got for you. And again, I'm not being shady or mean. I'm just saying, okay. And I mean, of course, the band that band was that marching band was dope.
Mhm.
And I like how he did a mash of something. I can't get it in my head right now, but it wasn't enough for me to like, oh my God, remember that Prince?
Yeah.
No, but I remember Michael. I remember that whole stadium with the cards going up.
That was
I
Yeah.
haven't seen
amazing.
That
that in 30
always
years, bro.
Yeah.
I
30
mean, the
years
way
ago.
they had that coordinated like that, come on.
It was
Right.
30
beautiful.
years. I
And
saw
Beautiful.
don't
that
forget
30
when it
years
started,
ago.
the 4 little Michaels jumped up. He had one Michael jump up over there, another Michael jumped
Yeah.
up, and
Yeah.
then he came. Come
No.
on, people,
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And
Yeah.
funny thing about the fact that mainly I don't know, is Michael the only daytime performance? Is
I
he the
feel
only?
like
That's
It seemed like it. Like, yeah.
He's the
know
only.
what?
Right.
That's
most of
another
them
thing.
were at night because they realized certain things are better at night, especially with
Yeah.
lighting.
Yeah.
See.
And that in the second article that Trish just showed, the Vulture one or whatever,
Mhm.
when it was like talking about, oh, he had a commercial break in between his performance, they mentioned that it was like the only one in broad daylight because it was like still daylight in California. And I feel like they did that kind of as a diss. Well, like it wasn't that good because it was in the morning or in
No,
the
no, no.
daylight.
Actually, to be honest with you, if you look at it, it's extremely symbolic. It was
Right.
perfect. It was perfect.
Right.
Because we had to
And
see
plus, if
those
it's
children.
for children, you would want it in
Yeah,
the
we had to
daytime.
see
Right.
them. Right.
And plus, he had a choir.
Yeah.
Right.
Did
Yeah.
any else have
Listen,
a
but
choir?
he didn't have booty shaking girls. But people
Right.
have naked, so it doesn't count.
And he had an age
something with
appropriate show.
meaning. He had something with
With
that was
meaning.
healing. We don't do healing and meaning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's when it goes back to what Tori said about the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The light, yeah.
Yep.
I'm
And
glad his
That's,
wasn't there.
and that's a part of it because he's the first. That's when it goes back to the technical trial and error because he was the first. So how
Mhm.
can you count that against his performance? Like
Right.
they're reaching. They're
Yeah,
really
yeah, they
I
are.
saw the
Mhm.
reasons.
Yeah.
It took everything in my power not to snatch my wig off and be just fired with it. I was like, how dare you? I thought it would be something like, I don't know, like something shady. But no, it was just on like, oh no. You know, instead of using his catalog, he did something with meaning.
Yeah.
How dare he? We want his hits. We
Yeah.
don't want
Yep.
nothing
That's
with
how you
meaning.
know it's an agenda. With every other artist, they got their explanation, but every time it came to him in the paragraph underneath him, it's always some type of slight dig.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Yeah.
where's
But
everybody
this is
else
the dumbest
dig?
dig of all times.
Oh, he didn't sing his deep cuts. Go to his concert if you want to see that.
Yep.
Watch the Dangerous tour. Watch
Right.
the History tour because that's where the deep cuts was at.
Mm-hmm.
What? He stood for 3 minutes and you couldn't hear the music
Right.
because the crowd would stop screaming.
Him standing there, that's part of the epicness.
That's
You
the point.
idiots.
Yeah, that was the point.
But just in case y'all did not see some of the messiness with Twitter, because I know
Oh,
Tori
Lord.
did.
What did it say? Let me see. I haven't seen it.
Okay, so what we're going to do, because it was so many, we would be here all day, but I just did a few. Sorry. So I guess what we're going to do is let's have each person read it, starting with me, then Rocky, then Tori, then whatever's going down.
Okay.
All right. So this is what was posted on Pop Base. Pretty much what we saw. Taj. Taj tweeted. This will set this whole post off because I was gonna have something really happy and let's do a white party. But no, y'all got me mad. Taj went, we see what you're trying to do, Billboard. Michael Jackson all the way down to number 10. And it's not only laughable, it's absolutely insulting. There would be no Super Bowl halftime list without Michael's amazing record-breaking performance. How dare you disrespect the blueprint?
That part, we can always count on Taj.
Taj.
I love Taj.
He alerts me when there's some mess going on.
I'm telling you, I was like, what's going on?
Yep.
It gets funnier. Your turn, Rocky.
Okay. Michael Jackson made the Super Bowl event. He deserves to be at the number 1 spot. But we all know what you're doing, Billboard. And it is as mediocre as what the Rolling Stone music magazine did recently towards Michael Jackson.
Your turn, Tori.
This girl.
Funnier.
I recognize this girl. She be on it. We are aware of Billboard's agenda against MJ. This is not surprising. Same with Trolling Stone. Good news is that social media and people react to it, calling them out. Even non-MJ fans call them out. To me, it is great to see how people stick up for MJ time and time again. Time and time again. When you got the people who aren't diehard fans like us,
Right.
standing behind him.
All right, Janine, your turn.
No. Well, I'm gonna read it just like how she feel. No. Well, those people at Billboard smoking Michael Jackson the Super Bowl on the world map, and his show was the best. Ow.
Thug life.
Oh no, of course I picked the one that I can't see. Let me get my
I can't
iPad.
see that. Oh,
I know I can't see. Let me find out. Trish got me having to break out the glasses.
No, okay. I think I have it in the thank God the tablet's near me. Sorry, chat. Son said bring my reading glasses, but that is legitimately too small.
It is too small.
Can you zoom in on your
Once
iPad?
I get it in the tablet, yeah.
Okay.
I was like, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
How do you? All right, fit. Come on. Don't you love technologies? Of course, it's acting silly because I needed to be blown up. All right, this says I don't agree with that list. Michael's Super Bowl halftime was the most watched in TV and Super Bowl history. So Michael Jackson comes first because without him, halftime wouldn't be what it is today.
That's right.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
All right, I messed up again, so I got this one too. Because I was like, sometimes when you make slides, you don't think about dumb stuff like this.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson and Beyonce should have occupied the high ranks. And where's Diana Ross?
The GIF.
All right, go ahead, Tori. You can take
Oh,
this
they're
one.
gonna call.
Oh yeah, I love her. It's very obvious to see what these outlets like cardboard. Yeah. Okay, I gotta use that.
That's
name.
their new names.
Cardboard and Trolling Stone are doing, but they don't speak for the people. They simply want more clicks and views and viral status attention.
Yep,
It's
that's
so
what I.
tired and played out at this point is downright pathetic.
Pathetic.
Yep, it's all about the clicks now because they know they're being disrespectful and they know we're gonna be pissed off about it and respond.
Right. That just makes Michael more powerful, whatever.
Right.
All right, take the next one.
I'll take this one. Every year they try, it seems, they want to rewrite the real history that belongs to the world for some absurd reason. They try. Of course.
And
Of
keep
course.
failing.
Y'all probably can't see that. Let me just find that slide. Michael
I
will always
can
be
see
the
it.
greatest entertainer to ever walk the
Walk
earth
the
and
earth.
one of the greatest shows in Super Bowl
That's right.
that no one can change, not even a mediocre list.
Yep. Click, click, click.
Yeah.
And this is nothing. This I could have did this literally for a good 2 hours straight. All right, someone take the next one.
I'll do this one. Considering Michael Jackson started the entire Super Bowl halftime phenomenon, I think he deserves higher than number 10. Not sure why all the big media players hate MJ. First Rolling Stone, now Billboard. I wonder why.
Mhm.
Good
I
to
love it
see.
when the casuals do it. Oh, Tasha. Without MJ there, wouldn't it be a halftime show? That's it. It wouldn't be one.
Let me see.
This is a joke, Billboard. Everyone knows Michael Jackson's Super Bowl halftime show was the best of all time. If it wasn't for Michael Jackson, none of the other superstars listed would have performed at the Super Bowl. Absolutely pathetic and disgraceful, Billboard.
Mm-hmm.
People are on it.
Mm-hmm.
MJ created the modern Super Bowl halftime show. Nail to the king. That's right. Bow down, baby.
Look at vintage clothing. Uh-oh. LMFAO at MJ being number 10. Whoever made this list is seriously out of touch. I personally rank his performance number 1. But come on, number 10, read the room, man.
Read the room.
Do it, Tori. Do it.
Read the room.
I'll take this one because I'm sure you can't see that. This is the biggest and most beautiful show ever. Everything else came later.
Beautiful.
Michael Jackson, do you not like it?
Right.
They know they love it, but they don't want him at the top.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to have a curse in there. Oh my God, my poor mom.
Oh, they was going off.
But it's crazy. On my thing, I bleeped out the curses. Anyway.
Wait,
turn
Trish,
his
wait,
dumb
Trish,
fool-
real quick.
Mhm.
Wait, you're telling me if you have the cuss words on the screen, they'll still.
No, but even though my mom was not alive, I can still feel her energy like, oh my God, you're inappropriate.
Oh,
And
no, I thought
two-
you was talking about YouTube. Or do
Yeah, and
something.
YouTube too. But
Oh, okay.
But more
Okay, I get
important,
it.
my dead mother, I'm even more scared of.
All
I'd
right,
be like,
sorry,
"Child, I can hear
Mom."
some days. Michael Jackson turned this dumb boop Super Bowl boop into his own content as soon as they appeared on stage. What do you mean, number 10?
From a message point of view, look at this other fact. Still not number 1.
This was
Yeah.
the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Thing
in
that was
Super Bowl.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I remember that from 30 freaking years ago. All I
Yeah.
remember was that whole stadium. And I'm like, how they got so many people to do that?
Right.
Like look at that little girl with the pink dress, Dora the Explorer right there. It's
and
gorgeous.
then everybody did it on cue. You know, it was like on time.
Right.
When he was like, I always remember when he had the thing, and then he was like, "We are the world," and it was going around.
But
Beautiful.
no, we cannot have conscious thinking performances. We need you to corrupt your youth and your adults. No, we can't have that. Number 10 for social consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they keep us. That's how they keep us at it. They don't
so
want us
true.
to think. They don't want us to think. They want us
Yeah.
to be just agree with what we say.
Yep.
Little zombies.
Billboard and Rolling Stone do not respect Michael Jackson's legacy. So any list they create where they place him lower than where he needs to be cannot be taken seriously.
Seriously.
Let's be real.
Oh.
Right.
Mm. And this one I'll probably have to take. Let me
This
just,
is. I was gonna mention this. Yeah.
But go ahead.
According to Billboard, Michael Jackson's Super Bowl performance ranks at number 10. According to the general public, Michael Jackson is at number 1. Thank you, MJJ Justice Project. Yeah, I was going to mention this because this poll was done in 2015. And I don't mean any disrespect, but y'all had Paul McCartney over Michael, and he got 0.65% of the votes.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Is this poll 2015?
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, this is before Leaving Neverland.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That was 2019, so yeah, they're trying to put the nail in the coffin right now.
Yeah.
But they knew if they asked public opinion, they would get basically the same result. They would get Michael higher than what they wanted to put him.
Yeah.
If you guys ever get time, go to Twitter. If you thought this was funny, I literally could have did this for 2 hours straight. It just would not
Cardboard.
stop. It would just not stop. And it was very hard to format all this because I was just like, you know what, we just need to shoot. You get the point, because it's not about the 4 people speaking. It's about the world speaking. This is not just us. Even like in the chat, I saw some of the stuff that y'all were saying. They're like, this is not like, oh, we're Michael Jackson fans and he's everything. No, we're preserving legacy. I don't know why they're trying to erase this man, but we see it. Let me tell you something. If I could tell you what happened to me this week, I really don't have time for this. But at the same time, I can't ignore it because it's just like, oh my God, why y'all messing with this man?
Yep.
I got real things going on, for crying out loud. Like, no, because it's just like,
no, yeah.
But this
I'm
is
always
important.
ready for
I think that's why we're all here. I know everyone's tired. Everybody's had a hard week at work, and you're just like, dang, I want to do a watch party today. But this is just dumb. It's constantly attacking this man.
It's exhausting.
Yeah,
it really
is. Do you think they do that only, like someone mentioned in the Twitter that they did it for like the clicks? Maybe they're getting money out of that.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Think about it. They know if they don't put him on the list, it's going to get the attention because he's not on the list. And then they know if they do put him on the list at a number that they know he doesn't belong at, it's going to get the clicks either way. So not putting him is going to get attention, and putting him at a low status is going to get attention. Nobody really cares about magazines anymore. So this is their way of getting, causing some type of controversy. Because like we all know, like you said, with the entertainment, we can't have no clean, classy entertainment. Same thing with the magazines now. We can't just do a great piece on somebody. Now we got to be scandalous and it's just too much.
Low vibrational.
Very low vibrational.
When they were back to the one where they were like just dissing like the whole circumstances of, it was in broad daylight, this was going on, the audience was so loud. How about instead of ranking artists, specifically Michael, for situations out of his control, how about you talk about how good he did with the little that he had, what he had to work with? I think somebody even touched on that in the comments. Like, Michael didn't have as much to work with as these other artists. He made a way, and they just, just walking all over his back. Like, he didn't do nothing.
Cheryl writes, I'm so sorry, chat. I didn't mean to ignore you, but I knew this was going to be a long post, and this is a 2-part live, so it was just basically just getting the information out, and then if you guys do want to chat, it could probably be for the part 2 of it. But but I love Cheryl saying she spent the whole day reading them Twitter. If you guys want to feel good about Michael's legacy, go to Twitter. So many people were fighting over this. And I don't mean fight in a bad way, just like make it make sense.
Yeah.
You know, some of them are MJ fans and some of them are normal people who know this is wrong.
I keep going out. Stop, mama.
But that's like, that's why I was like, Michael Jackson's public opinion is changing. I just went to the museum the other day to see The Wiz. Oh my God, it was the best time I've ever seen The Wiz. Everybody was singing and dancing. And I'm like, and we had to pay. This was not a free event. Usually The Wiz is free. We had to pay $15. Like it was like a new movie. It was packed. They had to add extra chairs. I'm like,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that vlog. By
Yeah,
the
that
way.
vlog was really
Thank
good.
you.
That as an MJ fan, I was proud when I seen the reaction of the crowd. I was like, yes.
I've never
That's
seen
so
that.
fun because it's like, okay, they sing it, I can sing, and ain't nobody gonna get mad.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Well, some people got mad, but you know, we was in Harlem. I'll just leave it at that.
Right.
We in Harlem. So,
Stop.
and it was The Wiz, and everybody who wanted to sing continued singing, and that was just the end of that. But, but I at first I wasn't gonna go because you know, even though I'm very very close to Harlem, it was the opposite side of where I live, and I was like, oh my God, it's gonna take me forever to get home. And I said, just to see that crowd reaction, just to see everybody's fighting and defending Michael on Twitter, I'm like, oh no. And you're mad because no matter what you keep doing, the public is like, we're not having it. But
I'm sorry if you guys keep seeing my light go on and off. That's my cat.
That's okay.
Stop.
You know how animals are when you don't attend to
Pay them
them after a
attention.
while,
Yeah,
they
both of my
start-
cats are literally at the end of my bed now, looking at me, touching stuff, rolling around.
So if you guys want, I could end it on something very positive. We could take minimum a 30-minute break because I have to work for the graphics for the next live, but it's a reaction video to watching the Super Bowl. I haven't seen it in 30 years, but if you guys want to watch it together, and hopefully they won't shut me down for doing it, we could take a break and then, you know, whoever can. I know it's late in real life, but
I would love to do it, but
I would love
I gotta pay my boyfriend attention.
no worries.
So I gotta get off of here.
Let's end it on something positive. This has nothing to do with the Super Bowl, but I wanted to read an article that came out in 2018. Nothing super long, but just something that I was just like, oh God. I mean, one day it will stop. I'm just mad it even started.
Yeah.
I just know it's so exhausting. Like,
Yeah. They yeah, I agree with that.
yeah.
You guys can see it, right? Can you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So this came out on Michael's birthday, his 60th birthday back in 2018. And this is one line. It would just say, oh, he is no longer with us, but he will always be the king of pop. And like further down, when we teach school groups, still to this day, every kid who comes in the building, when we mention Michael Jackson, they go crazy.
Oh.
And I mean, and that's, you know why people go crazy? You know why kids go crazy? Because he celebrates them. He brings healing. He's about protecting them and making sure that the world's good. And because he's positive, they just want to like diminish his legacy. Like, no, there's no way someone can have a good heart like that.
Right.
right.
Yep.
Even
that's
the video
beautiful.
with the kids singing "Who Is It?" That classroom.
Yeah.
That's well, to us it's a well-known song, but like to any regular person, that's like a deep cut. Like, oh,
Right.
that's the song. So I don't know, that I love that video.
You love that? Of the Who Is It? Who is it?
Yeah, the little
'Cause
classroom.
I get it, because like we said, that's not a extremely popular song. Like someone
It's
that's not an
not,
MJ fan would know. So to see, you usually see kids sing the Billie Jeans but to see the kids, I was impressed too.
Yeah.
That's not a song that a non-fan, it's just not out there like that.
It's crazy. So we're actually going to end on this note so I could try to hook up the other one. Nothing's done for the other one. So I'm like, but it's not hard. I just got a few things to do because basically a watch party. I have to find a link so we can see it. and like stretch, go to the bathroom, whoever's still awake. But let me get that outro ready, ladies. Thank you so much for all your help.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. This was
I know
wonderful.
y'all
For the
needed a
watch
good laugh.
party.
Yeah.
Oh, and thank you, chat. I guess I didn't mean to ignore you guys. Good night, Allison. But it was just like it's a different kind of thing today because I was like, oh no, we just going in today.
Yeah.
All right, let me just get to the ending, and I'll see you guys later, or I'll see you guys real soon.
See you guys on the next
Bye.
slide. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you for watching this live or a replay of this controversial post about the Super Bowl rankings. Make sure you follow my special guest. All their information will be in the description bar. And make sure you check the following post because, we're still talking all things Super Bowl. Thanks for watching.